Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of at least telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been tracking this analysis on a very routine basis, did it on Friday, so that is where that green line there is coming from. But once again, this just new lows have been put in, and as I talked about on Friday, and I'm going to just reiterate because it is definitely a more than valid question. Clay, why do you keep doing this video if all it does is go lower and lower and lower? Because if you've traded stocks like this or have been in the market for a while, you know that stocks like this can produce some very, very nice bounces. Now, the tricky part, of course, is, well, when exactly is that going to occur? And charts are not a crystal ball in that sense. But, these are the type that I like to keep an eye on because, when they do bounce, they can potentially go pretty big. And that's what's making this somewhat interesting going into tomorrow. And I'm just going to get rid of that. And the interesting part here is that the price is starting to kind of show a little signs of strength, meaning it bottomed out right there, then made a nice bounce, and then this is where things got sketchy, and the price started to roll back over. And that is one of those things where it's like, okay, is this thing headed right back to where it was at these lows down here, or what exactly is going to play out? And it did actually, get a little miniature bounce. But the key thing here is that it actually built a higher base. And now if you can just picture these as stair steps, so now there's some miniature stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. With all that being said, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy, but just because this stock has been getting hammered and now all of a sudden the price has put in some higher bases does not mean that this is for sure the bottom and this thing is for sure going up to 70 cents, on Wednesday. I wish trading was that easy. Now, does it at least make sense to question or to throw out the thesis, hey, I think this may be some sort of bottom. The price is showing some signs of strength. Yeah, it makes sense. It's rational. It's not like the price is totally, collapsing and you're saying, I wonder if this is the bottom. No, I mean, here the price has put in some higher bases, so it's at least logical. Again, is it a guarantee? Absolutely not, especially on stocks like this where, the trend is definitely down, but at least makes sense to question with the higher bases if this is some sort of bait or, a bottom chipping away and maybe there a bigger move will occur. In the event some sort of bigger move does actually play out, keep an eye on the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. That's going to be the main level from a resistance standpoint to watch going forward. But all in all, interesting setup going into tomorrow. The good news is still 4 days left this week, so let's see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.